Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your daily tarot forecast. This is for Wednesday, June 20th, 2018, and I have created timestamps for each sign. You will find them in the description box below or in the top pinned comment below this video. So I will start with Sagittarius. If you are a different sign than Sagittarius, go ahead to your timestamp now. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Oh, nice. We have harmony, power, self-confidence, productivity. So today, Sagittarius, should be a nice day for you guys. The energy should be more flowing. You should feel more empowered. You should be feeling confident in yourself. Just a real different energy. And with productivity here, this could also mean that you're just on point, you're on fire all day, just like getting everything done that you need to get done, right? So as an overall energy, this says, Sagittarius, you should have a day of harmony. As advice, again, it's pretty much the same. Like, just go with the flow, you know, go to what feels good and what's working, and whatever's really frustrating you or just not going your way, set it aside for today and enjoy these nice energies from Spirit. It's like angel kisses to Sagittarius with this card. So let's pull some tarot to get some more information. Okay, well, we had two cards fly out. Okay, so first card out was the Page of Swords. And then we had the Knight of Cups. And lastly, we have the Six of Swords. So yes, today, anybody that's, you know, you've been having difficulties communicating with, seeing eye to eye, sharing a same opinion or point of view, it's like finally there's harmony in that today. Somebody that you may be dealing with that's kind of like a slippery fish, they're flaky, they say, oh, let's do this, and then, you know, when it comes right down to it, they're like, no, you know, I changed my mind, or you just don't hear from them at all. There's change to that energy, anybody that you've been dealing with in that capacity. As far as other signs go, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But then we come over here to the Six of Swords in this position, and this is a very nice compliment to this card that says you are moving into smoother waters today. It's better, and I really feel that where you've been having trouble in relationships or energies, the way I described these two energies, we're moving on from that today. There's harmony replacing that. So, you know, this could be a day of making up and apologies, or, you know, sometimes the Sagittariuses that I know personally, it's like, you know, if things aren't okay and we're mad at each other, you know, just some time needs to pass, right? And then we're back just fine, and nothing's ever mentioned of what went wrong. And I don't know if that's just a Sagittarius thing or just with the ones that I personally know, but that's kind of what I see here is like, okay, I'm just going to let it go, and that other person's going to let it go. I don't know, just whatever these heavier energies are that you've been dealing with, today you're moving beyond them, and it's a day of harmony. So Sagittarius, I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. I love that every time I'm doing your guys, like, I always have a synchronicity. Do you see what time it is? 12:22 on the 20th of June. I love it. All those twos for Capricorn. So let's see, Capricorn. what is your overall energy and advice for today? Twos are all about balance, right? Oh, nice. And just as I say that, we have peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So, Capricorn, as an overall energy, this is a much more peaceful day, but more in the mental realm. You know, you still have life going on and everything, but today, either something works out in your favor, you receive the news or information that you're seeking, or you just find yourself in a much happier place today. Also, with this as advice, Capricorn, it's saying, you know, shift your thoughts to the positive outcomes, positive expectations when things did go right, and that will also help relax your energy. But today should be a nice day, and with peace here, some of you might have the day off, or you're planning, you know, something that just really recharges your batteries and makes you feel good. So let's pull some tarot. Okay, cut right there. I was going to do a shuffle, but nope, cut. So look at here. We have your own energy. We have the Devil. We have the Four of Wands. And we have a fire energy here. Page of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo. Sorry. Slipped my brain for a second. Okay. Yeah, so the intensity, because this is like your overall energy, I see this as like moving over these cards, meaning where we've had, you know, intense energy that we're dealing with anywhere in our life. You know, this is general, so you have to apply it where, you know, this speaks to you the most. And I see so much fire here. So many of you are dealing with a fire sign that's connected to, you know, the peace that you're seeking. But what I see is peace coming over this intensive, oppressive, obsessive, just heavier energy. And where we've been kind of like forcing ourselves, putting on a front, putting on a face that everything's okay, that we're happy, that nothing's wrong, you know, that we are okay with certain circumstances. It's like this is wiping that away, because you are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, all right? And just look at that compared to the coloring on this card. It's, you are seeking deeper meaning to your life. You know, what's my place in the universe? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do? Where is my true happiness? And today, whatever's going on brings you some peace of mind, okay? And lifts this heavy energy off you. And, you know, you're not having to pretend that you're happy and you're okay. It's like you're on the other side of this card, which, look at the coloring of that. How well does it match, right? Yeah. So this is where you're headed. So this, you know, where we're kind of pretending and we're forcing ourselves to participate and we're forcing ourselves to be okay, right? Now it's like, okay, here's the real deal. Here's the real happiness that we're seeking. So as an overall energy for the day, Capricorn, you definitely are going to have a much better day. Or it's like your mind is finally seeing the solution or the way forward to your situation, which brings peace. So it's a day of peace on your heart, on your soul, on your mind. All right. So those are your messages for today, Capricorn. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Aquarius. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, reflection. So Aquarius, today is, you know, it's hard to say how your day is going to flow with this as an overall energy. But what I can tell you about this is you guys are carrying something in your heart that you're not expressing outwardly. It could be something that hurts you. It could be something that you're angry about. It could be some deep-seated belief you have about yourself that just harms you, you know, like telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not worthy, things like that. This could also be where you have some emotions for somebody else that you are keeping to yourself and you're not expressing. So with this card, it's like Aquarius is stuffing everything down inside, and you're feeling it, you're feeling it, you're feeling it, okay? But you're not acknowledging it, you're not expressing it outwardly. And therefore with this, today you might feel like the slightest little thing kind of sets you off. And you're like, oh my God, why am I being so sensitive? It's because there are some emotions that are calling for your attention and saying, I need you to acknowledge me, Aquarius. Either A, because we need to express this to somebody else, or B, we need to express the truth to ourselves about how we really feel and give ourselves permission. Because, you know, a lot of times when we're feeling something, we'll say, oh, I don't have a right to feel that, or I shouldn't feel that, or that person isn't thinking or caring about me, so why should I? And that's just a loop you get yourself stuck into, because it doesn't matter what anybody else in the world is doing. What exists inside of you exists inside of you, regardless of them. And only you can give your feelings the proper acknowledgement that they're asking for. Some of them just want to be released. Like, you don't need to carry this weight. You don't need to carry this burden. You don't need to carry these hurts. But for others of you, it's like, please, your soul is saying, please, Aquarius, just freaking express yourself. What is going on inside? Who do you need to tell? Who hurt your feelings? You know, where do you need to have a reckoning for your own good? This isn't about anybody else. You could definitely, these emotions are attached to other people, but this is more about how you are handling those emotions or processing them or lack thereof. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Yes. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you, this is about like a deep worry about money and finances, or it's just, you know, if you own a business, it's like you might have some concerns, some worries, or even in the workplace, you could just be very bothered, like, you know, I'm not being paid what I'm worth. I'm not being appreciated for all of my contributions. You know, there's just something inside of Aquarius. And look at this. We have the Moon card now. So you have Moonlight Goddess and the Moon card. Don't you dare tell me, Aquarius, don't even try to tell me that you don't have some serious emotions under the surface that are dying to get out. But you're like, oh no, I am not dealing with this. And how do I know that? Because look what we have next. The Page of Cups in this position. In this position, we're open, we're expressing, we're innocent, we're pure. It's like the beginnings of new love, right? On this side, we are really hiding how we feel. We're not expressing it, you know, like the turtle here. When things feel threatening or scary, or we don't know how to properly filter through our emotions, we go into our shell and we do everything we can do to distract ourselves from what we're really feeling inside. So if you're dealing with another person, this right here is the representation of Pisces, or this could represent Cancer, because to me, you know, even though in the tarot the Moon card is Pisces, the Moon rules Cancer. So I also associate Cancer to this card. And then you have the Page of Cups, which could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So some of you, you're dealing with the water sign, but more than that, just because of all this moon energy, that it's speaking of your emotional body, Aquarius. And this here is your cosmic yes to express yourself. You know, if you need to flip shit all over somebody and just tell them what's up, and you've been holding back, holding back, holding back, maybe it's time. Okay, you have to fill out each one of your situations to know. All I can say is, for me personally, I tolerated a lot from a particular person for a long time because I really cared, but then, you know, I had to get real with myself, and I finally flipped shit, and it felt pretty darn good, and that person never bothered me again. So sometimes, if you've been the bigger person over and over and over and over, sometimes you're just gonna snap, and you're gonna tell a fool what's up, and you're not gonna care. Okay, how they're taking it, how it's making it, you're like, nah, this is just, let me tell you how it is, okay? I'm gonna make you straight. And after this, that's it. So, yes, some of you really need to put somebody in their place. So, some of you need to express, hey, you really hurt my feelings when you did this. And some of you need to express, hey, I have a lot of emotion for you, and maybe you're afraid of it. Okay, but no matter what, Aquarius, today your emotions are haunting you and they're not going to leave you alone until you acknowledge them. And you see the lunar eclipse happening here. That to me is another confirmation that you're not acknowledging your heart, your soul. And you know, everybody has their reasons, but now that Neptune has gone retrograde yesterday, the 19th, we're going to be forced to get very real with ourselves. So, Aquarius, that is your message for today. It's incredibly long. I'm sorry for that, but it just, the cards, they couldn't give any more clearer of a message. It's, you've got to acknowledge what you feel inside, and, you know, from there, do what it takes to heal, to release, to surrender, to accept, so that you can expand and move forward, because we like this Ace of Pentacles. This is, you know, clean up this emotional body, Aquarius, because there's something awesome that is right there for you, okay? So, those are your messages for today, Aquarius. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Pisces. Let's go ahead and pull your overall energy and advice for today. We have Purification Fire, Bare Essentials, The Naked Truth, and Wholeness. And I just want to say, when I did Pisces daily for yesterday, I was like, oh, this doesn't seem so good. But I will say this, I actually had a few broken birds show up at my doorstep needing some medical assistance. So I assume for many of you yesterday, you had people coming to you saying, hey, can you help me out? I need to talk about this. I'm not feeling okay. You know, because that actually happened for me, and it came out in yesterday's reading. And most often, I tried to really make it abundant to Spirit that my own life I don't want in these readings. But we all must have been on a very similar vibe yesterday, Pisces. So anyways, today, there's some truth coming in to your life, whether it's a truth you're accepting inside of yourself or it's a truth somebody else is telling you. This is facing insecurities, facing fears. And with Purification Fire, I'm just feeling like this could be specifically going on in your life today, or this could be where you're involved with somebody else and like they're expressing truth and insecurity and fear and all kinds of stuff, and you know, you're like, whoa, whoa, what can I do for you? How can I help you? But also remember, Neptune just went retro. Neptune is in its home sign, which is Pisces, and over the next several months, we are all going to have to face our illusions, and they're going to be torn down. Neptune going retro, you know, shatters illusions for us and allows us to see what's real and what's not. So this could have a lot to do with that, Pisces, since it is in our sign and it just went retro yesterday. So let's pull some tarot to see if we can get more information about what this truth is. Yep, look at this. We have the Justice card in this position. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra, but more importantly, this is a lie, a dishonesty of some type. And today, here's the truth, okay? Oh my God. Hanged Man in this position. In this position, we're blocked. We have to come into an understanding. On this side, the illusion has been shattered. You see the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but on this side. So very interesting, both major arcana. And now we have this 10 of coins on this side. This here is, you see this tower back there, okay? This is, you know, deciding to come out, be vulnerable, speak the truth, state the truth, you know, say what you've got to say. So Pisces, listen, either you are just being really honest with yourself, like you're just seeing the truth about, you know, work situation, family situation, romance. I mean, it's the 10 of Pentacles, so it can represent family or job, each very strongly, right? It could be about money, but I really feel like this is more about either your belief about something and it's completely changed, or this is something to do with another person and they're either coming to you and saying, Pisces, here's the truth, or you're saying to them, okay, here's my truth. Or it's just like you're just seeing the truth today somehow, some way out of nowhere. But with the 10 here, it's the completion. It's coming to the end. So you're about to move on to something else. Like, but you've got to clear this energy. So Pisces, today is a day of truth. Man, I don't know. You guys will have to let me know, because this is like all over the board for me. I feel some of you are going to just get very real with yourself and see the truth of a person or situation finally, like you've been lying to yourself about it, okay? Or somebody's going to come to you and just say, hey, Pisces, look, here's how it is. And it doesn't seem negative, okay? The only thing I don't like about this reading is the justice in this position, because this is about not being truthful, not being honest, you know, a lie, but it's like that's coming to the light today. It's not like you're being lied to today. I guess some of you could be, but if anybody tried, you're just going to see through it today with these cards. Like nobody's going to be able to fool Pisces today. That's for sure. But it's a day of truth, whether being expressed to you, you expressing to another, or this is all going on inside of you where you're just seeing a situation 100 for what it is. Now, this could also be where it's not personal to you, like it doesn't personally affect you, you're not emotionally connected to it, but you're watching somebody else's deceit or deception get exposed today, okay? It's like a day of truth for the good or the bad. So you guys will have to let me know. I'm all about truth, even when it hurts, because the truth really does set us free. I'll just pull one more card, because I'm like, is this good or bad? Like, I can't even tell. It looks like it's a good thing. Like, it's, you know, we're happy that we know the truth, no matter what it may be. All right, so, oh, man. It's a shocking one, this truth, for some of you, okay? Just have to say that because we have the Tower. But in this position, this is good, because it's like, oh, I finally understand. I see why. You know, this isn't like it's just happening. It's the explanation of why, all right? So to me, this looks like a good truth coming out for you guys today. So Pisces, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Aries. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Okay. Ooh, we have the hidden gift. Sadness and ending, a new beginning. So, This is not actually a bad card, even though it says sadness and an ending here. Let's pull the tarot before I really start speaking to that, because oftentimes what I see with this card is it's like the new beginning, and that's what this is coming out, is when that new beginning is happening, and the sadness is turning into understanding, and you're seeing like the blessing and the gift and the lesson and the experience that you had. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we have the Page of Swords coming out. This is being very defensive, a bit insecure, not sure what to do. If this is a person you're dealing with, it would be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but very strong energy of being defensive. And next we have this Nine of Wands, and then the Ten of Swords in this position. So this is a great position for the Ten of Swords, and I love that we have the 9 and the 10, and this is also card 9. So Aries, we're completing something today, okay? On this side of the Nine of Wands, it's about receiving the reward. So yes, something that didn't work out in the past, something that brought you sadness, something that ended, something you feel was taken from you, or something very unfair that left you in a position of, you know, bitterness, feeling defensive, feeling angry. It's like today brings about some sort of reward or understanding about why this happened in the past. Because with this side of the Ten of Swords, you see he's outside of the armor with all the swords in it. He's able to reflect and understand now and realize that there is no harm to him and that he is okay. This is about receiving the reward. 9, 10. So Aries, today, something that has brought you sadness in the past and kind of put you in a defensive type of energy, it's like today there's somehow it's rectified, and there's a new beginning or some sort of reward coming into your life. And with an ending here, I feel like it's the end of this energy, of this harder energy, feeling defensive, whatever. Like it's the end of that, and things are getting better, and you're having clarity, and you are feeling more optimistic and happy. So overall, it's a day of improvement, Aries, and something from the past that didn't work out, it's like it's going to be rectified, rewarded, or you're going to finally have understanding today. So those are your messages for the day, Aries. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Taurus. How are you guys doing today? Oops, sorry, I hit the stand that the camera is on. Ooh, we like this card. We like this card for overall energy. Moonlight, travel, romance, potential. So Taurus, with this card, some of you, romance is on the menu for today big time, and it's lovely, especially in the evening hours. For others of you, we are planning a wonderful romantic trip or a fun trip, or today is the day perhaps that we're embarking on that trip, all right? But with potential here, for the rest of you that those two messages do not apply, today, you know, really pay attention to your ideas and your feelings about things, because there's potential in a place where you're not giving enough credit. So if you're like, you know, if you have a talent of some kind, you have great potential in that. It just might be that you need to fine-tune your talent a bit more before you're ready to fully embark and, you know, roll it out to the rest of the world. And so today is a day of potential. It's like, don't give up today. Don't make any final conclusions unless, you know, it's about a trip or some little romantic get together you have going on tonight. It's just, this is one of the most romantic cards out of the Gaia deck, so it's all about love for some of you today, but obviously that does not apply. So this could be, you know, something about your own talents and things. So we had the Strength card fall out. Yeah, very strong. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo with that card right there. Oh, yes, and oh my God, I love it. We are drunk on love. We are having a good time. And I said tonight, if you go out on a date, holy moly, yep, it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to stay out way too late. You're going to drink too much. You're going to have way too much fun, and you're going to just feel totally intoxicated by each other with this. If we are going on a vacation today, yes, it's going to be awesome. If you're planning a trip, awesome. All right, and then now we have this Queen of Pentacles in this position. Could be your energy or a fellow Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And this is like where Taurus needs a little bit of recharge. Is like, no, I don't know. I kind of feel like if you go out tonight, Taurus, even if it's not romantic, maybe you're just meeting up with friends or family, you know, if you have any sort of gathering tonight, even a date, it's like, it's going to be so much fun that I feel like you're not going to want to face the world tomorrow. Like you might want to call in or something like that. But as her being in this position, definitely about that trip, okay? And it's really going to recharge your batteries. You're going to have a really good time. You deserve it. If you're a workaholic, while you're away, don't even work. Like, don't. Enjoy yourself. It looks amazing. Yeah, so as far as if this is about a potential of something, yeah, there is strong energy that you could make this happen, but there's more needed. You either need to fine-tune your talent a bit more, you need some more resources, there's some materials that you might need. There's just more that you've got to do before you can make it like manifest for real. But this is your confirmation to not give up, that you definitely have what it takes to make it real, okay? So those are your messages for today, Taurus. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Gemini. How are you guys doing today? Let's pull a card for your overall energy and advice. Ooh, we have the Eternal Dance, Movement, Will of Life, Path of Least Resistance. So with this, as an overall energy, there just might be a lot going on in your life today, okay? And to get through it all and, you know, be successful, it's best to just kind of go with the flow, but also take the path of least resistance. So, you know, most of the time people say, don't take shortcuts, don't do this, don't do that. This is a card that says, take a damn shortcut if you can. Like, if you're going up a mountain and that's like your only way is to go all the way up and then down the other side, if there is a secret passage to just, you know, go straight through or go around, take the secret passage. It's like where you can, you know, do shortcuts and not have to exert so much energy and effort today. That's what you should do. And leave the rest to just like flowing, okay? And if you're in the flow will naturally show you where these shortcuts are today. But it's like, you might have a lot going on, but the universe is on your side and trying to give you all the like little cheats and shortcuts and one-ups and all of that, you know? So not a bad energy. Let's pull some more cards to get a bit more information about it. All right, so we have the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Two of Cups, Gemini. Yeah, so, excuse me. Some of you might be going out on a date this evening or going out drinking with friends, and it could lead to some sort of romance or deeper experience, like something you're feeling in your soul. And because all of these are depicting the evening time, I feel like the evening hours are more significant to Gemini today than the waking hours. It's maybe for some of you, it's like you're just doing what you got to do. I got to do this, I got to do that. You're trying to get through your day because you have this date, or you want to spend time with this person, or this person is the one that's helping you get through your day. But with the Six of Cups, on this side, it's like we've stayed out way too long. We've had way too much fun. We're intoxicated in each other, and we're having this like soul experience. Some of you, I feel like this could be a reconnection today, because we have the Phoenix rising from the ashes, and the page on this side is somebody who is not interested in the mundane, in the games, none of that. This person is like, I want to experience, you know, deeper, more meaningful moments. I want to know my place in the universe. I feel magic looking into your eyes. Okay, so it's like Gemini's like just, you know, getting through their day. But then the evening comes, and that's where all the magic is happening. So if you have a date plan tonight, it's going to be good. If you're just going to go home and be with your honey tonight, it's good. If you're going to go hang out with friends, it's good. If none of that applies, this very well may be where you just have a deep connection to the universe today, and you're just receiving a lot of downloads, especially when it comes to your emotions and what you need to do, how you need to execute how you need to execute yourself to achieve what it is that you're desiring in partnerships. So very spiritual day, very emotional day, and something very special about the evening hours for Geminis. So those are your messages for today, Gemini. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Cancer. Let's go ahead and see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Oh, wow. So we have the Eternal Dance. Gemini also received this card as their overall energy and advice for today. So, Cancer, with this, it's telling you, you may have a lot going on, a lot of different demands for your time and attention today. So if there's any sort of shortcut that you can take, the universe is giving you permission. You have path of least resistance here. So you really need to go with the flow today and see where it takes you. And as long as you're flowing, you will be led to the secret passages, the secret information, all of those types of things, okay? So flow today. Don't let anything upset you. Don't assume that you know how something's going to turn out or work out today. Don't. Just flow and move with the universe, and I believe you will be pleasantly surprised. So let's pull some tarot to get some more information about that. Man, some of these cards are just so slick. They just jump around. Okay. All right, Cancer, let's see what is up. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Listen up, Cancer. Flow today. even though you don't maybe see the way or understand, you know, because the Wheel of Fortune on this side is like, you can't pass through just yet. It's like the Sphinx is there. You've got to have the magic words, right? So this paired with that is saying, no, pay no attention to that. Just flow. And then you will find your understanding, okay? Because the Tower in this position is like, now we understand. And you know, in this deck, the Chariot is these two Sphinx. You look at, you have the Sphinx there, and then you have the Sphinxes here. So today is a day of mystery, the great enigma for Cancer. But if you flow, Cancer, flow, you will move past this blockage. You will come into this understanding. And we have the Ace of Cups here. This is where that path of least resistance is leading you to a new opportunity of some kind today. We could be kissing and making up with somebody, whether it's friend, family member, lover. This could be a new person that just kind of shows up in your world today. This could be good news. This is something that really makes you feel happy. So no matter what you are facing today, just flow. Don't get upset. Don't push against. Don't force. Don't fight. Flow to find the path of least resistance, and it's going to lead you to something really awesome. So Cancer, beautiful Ace of Cups for you guys today, but it comes from flowing, not pushing against, okay? So those are your messages for today, Cancer. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Leo. Let's go ahead and pull a card for your overall energy and advice for today. Oh, nice. I love that this has come out for you guys, because like your readings have been a bit rough the last month or so. I'm almost like, oh my God, Leos are going to just be like, die, lady. But this is a nice energy for you guys today. I love it. It's card 33, which is master number, right? Reconnecting with your true nature. So Leo, today is a different day. You are returning home to your own heart, to your own soul, reconnecting with yourself, what matters to you, you know, and it's tender, it's sweet, it's like you nurturing yourself, you accepting yourself just as you are, you loving and honoring yourself for who and what you are, and knowing that you are just enough. There's nothing that needs changing. The only thing that needs changing is there's some healing that needs to happen inside your heart or your mind. Okay, some of you have belief systems that are not serving you, that, you know, hinder you and harm you. Some of you, you've gotten really distracted and pulled off of, you know, your path, which is where your inner compass, you stopped listening to your inner compass. But today, there's this beautiful reconnection of yourself to your heart and soul. So if you've been feeling like empty, without any real direction, kind of flapping in the wind, today is a different energy. It brings about healing. For others of you, this could be a healing to a relationship that has been very troubled. And so today we're making amends and, you know, putting ourselves out there, being very vulnerable. This is just such a very tender energy. It's not about fighting. It's about, you know, I'm sorry, I love you, whether it's between you and another person or you and yourself, okay? All right, so let's see, Leo. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Chariot. And we have the Hermit. So all major arcana for Leo today. And you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Virgo with these two energies. Doesn't have to be, but those are the representation of Cancer and Virgo. So what I see happening today is this great healing, it's like, no, I don't know everything. No, I don't understand everything, but I don't care anymore. I'm ready to free myself and move along, you know, my path, my journey. And here we have the Hermit, and this is where the truths of your soul are so strong, like you can't hold it back. You have to speak your authentic truth to whoever you're involved with. But more than that, it's like your own heart and soul are saying, Leo, you cannot live a life that does not have some sort of spiritually based practice or understanding going on. This is like your soul calling out to you saying, no, Leo, let me show you. You have the moon here. Let me show you the spirit inside of you. You know, you are very connected to all things, and it's time for you to be happy and leave the heaviness behind. It's, you know, the Hermit's on a journey, right? And in this position, he has now found that inner understanding that he was seeking, and he's ready to come back down from the top of the mountain. And so for you guys, it's an easier day. You're just feeling better. You're feeling happy. You're feeling positive, optimistic. You know, with the Chariot here, you could be leaving on a vacation today. All right, and that could be what this is all about. Or you are planning a vacation and you're excited about it, and maybe at the end of the week is when you're departing on your trip. Okay, so Leo, it's a good day. It's a day you feel so much better today, feeling very happy, very connected to your soul and the truths from that place. And when the truth from that space is like, you know, the only thing in your conscious mind, nothing matters like it did. Okay, this is just a very spiritual day for Leo, and it's better. Like, we're ending the cycle here. You guys are moving beyond whatever this weirdness has been that I've seen in your readings for like the last month. And I wish every time I'm like, okay, maybe it's a better week, and I'm like, no, God. But this, I love this. This is finally a turn of that energy, and you're feeling so much better today, and you finally have some spiritual understanding, even if you don't understand it from your human self. You understand it from your soul self, which just makes everything better. Like, I don't know how to articulate that, but you'll know what that means. You know, when your soul is telling you and it's leading you, it doesn't matter what you don't understand. It doesn't matter how things worked out. It's just, it's such a natural pull that you can't help but to go with it. Hence this card right here. So Leo, those are your messages for today. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. So we have the hidden gift. I believe Aries also received this for today. Sadness and ending a new beginning. So before I even speak about that, I'm going to pull tarot, because what I saw in Aries was like they were finally understanding why something didn't happen or work out previously. And today was bringing them the understanding or the new opportunity or second chance. So let's see what this means for Virgo. All right. So we have the High Priestess in this position. We have the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Moon card. Okay. So Virgo, what I see here is today you are seeing the truth about something. Like you are receiving that information of like question you've been asking. you know, wanting to really know and understand, and this could be anything. This is a general reading, so you have to apply it to your life. Where have you been seeking a great deal of clarity? Because it's coming in today, and whatever it is that you are receiving, it's like that makes you walk away from something. All right. And with the moon here, you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, and then with the High Priestess, Pisces. But you are walking away from something today. And with the High Priestess coming out first, it's because of a knowing, because of something that was maybe said to you, or you just see the truth. Because on this side, you know, the Moon card, there's a choice that needs to be made. And because you have this understanding, you're making a choice to walk away from something. Now, what you're walking away from could be just a certain belief system about something. It could be some emotions that you've had, you know, because of, you know, what we have here. It could be a religion that you have belonged to for quite some time. It could be a relationship with somebody. It could be a job that you're walking away from. Or it's like today you're deciding, I need to get a different job, or I need to find a new friend. I need to find a new way to do XYZ. All right. So it's like Virgo is walking away from something to open themselves up to something else. So with hidden gift, I don't feel like you're having some sort of devastating loss or ending today. This to me is something that's kind of been more ongoing, and today brings great clarity, and you realize, okay, I have to walk away from this particular thing in order to have this, because the Moon card is a choice on this side as well. It's like, is it this or is it going to be this? And Virgo is choosing. So there is an ending, but there's a new beginning today. So very interesting, Virgo. But the hidden gift means ultimately you will be happier in the long run from whatever you're walking away from today and walking towards, you know, leaving behind to join something new. All right. So those are your messages for today, Virgo. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Libra. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Ooh, we have harmony. I believe that Sagittarius received this today as well. So, Libra, we have power, self-confidence, productivity, harmony. This is a sign that today should be a good day. Things should flow. Things should feel right. You should feel very empowered. Your confidence levels should be up. And this just flew out. This could definitely be about love. If you're in a relationship and things have sucked, today it's like we're flowing today. We're finally understanding each other. Everything is nice. If you're going out on a date tonight, it's like it's good. It's going to be great. If you've been in a conflict between your head and your heart about something, today we're finally in harmony. All right. So let's see, Libra. Right, so we have the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. So, as another person, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini, fellow Libra, or an Aquarius. But what I see here with this harmony is, excuse me, where we have had confusion and we weren't really sure what to do, which way to go. Today we know. Today we finally understand, and we're able to execute it. So Libra, wherever you've been having like a lot of confusion, feeling blocked, not knowing really what to do or which way to go, today all of that changes. We have harmony. And with the Hierophant in this position, something is revealed to you today. Either somebody says something to you, you come across some information, or it's just something that you figure out kind of with your intuition and your logic, and you're like, oh my God, that's exactly what it is. That's what I need to do. Because we do come to a decision here, you know, at some point today, and it's really like we're just looking for a safe place to land. How do I cope with this? How do I do this? This could be with somebody, you know, even your own child, where you've just been having conflict, and the truth is, they very much admire you. You know, they might not have known what to do or where to land or how to deal with something. So if you've had any sort of conflict in your workplace, with your child, you know, maybe even with romance, today it's better. Today the answers come. Today the solution shows itself. Any missing information is revealed or, you know, given to you. So it's a good day. It's a day of harmony, things working out and going in flow for Libra. So those are your messages for today, Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. All right, so we have a Zen garden, inner sanctuary. So as an overall energy, it might be that no matter what's going on externally to you today, Scorpio, you're just in a good place and you could care less. You're like, don't involve me in your drama. I do not care. I am in a good place. I am feeling very happy today. No. For others of you, as an advice, if you're not feeling in balance and in flow, this is the universe saying that's what we need to strive for today, you know, to feel better if we're not feeling good. But overall, I really think most of you guys are just in a really good place today, and you're happy, and you're not letting anybody steal your vibe. Or kill your vibe, I should say. Not letting anybody steal your sunshine or kill your vibe. Yeah. Here we have the Page of Wands, which could represent a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Or this is you really just kind of being in your inner sanctuary, your Zen garden within, where you're contemplating the deeper mysteries of the universe and your place within it and where do you go next, because this here we have the phoenix rising out of the ashes. So there's some sort of transformation taking place inside of you today. And if things have been really dramatic and chaotic, it's like today you're finally at peace and at ease. Because now, look at this, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is something actually manifesting for Scorpio today. And I feel like this is more of a positive manifestation because we have the Zen garden here. So it could be communication with the fire sign, or maybe there's a complete transformation between you and a fire sign today, because the next card out is more fire energy. This is the Queen of Fire. And on this side, you know, things are not easily understood. They're very complicated. We don't understand everything. But with Zen Garden, I feel like that's what this is about, is where there was complication and confusion. Today there's clarity, okay? If you haven't been talking to a fire sign, you could definitely reconnect with them today, not just verbally, but maybe even physically, because the Eight of Wands is on this side, okay? So, Scorpio, you're just very within yourself today, but it's a peaceful thing, and whatever this is that manifests, I feel kind of puts you in contemplation mode. But again, it's not negative. It's deep. It's like deep spiritual stuff today for you guys. Who else had that? somebody else had that. I think Leo also had a really spiritual reading for today. So maybe if you're involved with a Leo, this will definitely play off that reading 100%. But it's like you're in a good place today, but it's spiritual and it's deep. And I don't feel like you're too interested in external communication, not expressing yourself, not even, and it's like you don't even want to hear about anybody else's stupid drama, issues, problems, none of it. You're like, nope, don't kill my vibe, don't get in my bubble, don't bother my energy. I'm like, I don't want you in it. Scorpio, even though we have like this potential connection here, it's like Scorpio doesn't want interaction or connection with just anybody and everybody today. Those that you do let in your space, it's out of true desire to be in their company. But it's like the rest of the world, you know, can go kick rocks today as far as you are concerned, which isn't bad. Some of you, this might be like you're taking a day off, a day out, just to be by yourself. Some of you could be doing some sort of like spiritual retreat or meditation or class today. It's just a very spiritual day for Scorpio where they're very much within themselves, but it's not a selfish thing. It's like you're on a vision quest almost today. Okay, so those are your messages, Scorpio. I am wishing you a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care.